today we are having a Q&A with someone very, very special. I know you guys know about him, Aaron! Wow!
So.
Oh my god! Did you realize you're gay? Was your first kiss sexual or emotional?
My first kiss was nothing to brag about. Actually, my first kiss came after everything else.
How do you deal with people who are rude because of your sexuality?
Murder. This is our coming out story. We are actually...
Hi Glammers! Kumusta kayo? Another day and another vlog! And of course, it's Pride Month. That is why today we are having a Q&A with someone very, very special. I know you guys know about him, but today we're going to have more deep connection with this person who I love so much, and also it's his birthday! Aaron! Wow!
So.
Oh my god!
Thank you so much for having me in your show.
Is it our feet clicking or we're just...
I think we're just, we have something. This is our coming out story. We are actually... straight! It's also April Fool's today.
Yes, yes.
Alright.
How do you feel being a straight person?
It's both an honor, a privilege, and like, I feel...
I'm bored. I'm bored! We're just kidding, this is just for a joke. Of course, whoever you are, whether straight, bi, or whatever, we accept you because we can and we love you.
Yes, as long as you don't, murder relationships, right? If you do the bare minimum, we accept you. Let's cheers
Yeah,
to
cheers
our
our
coffee.
Our question will be asked from Farima, and then we'll be answering the question.
With
we need to be
honesty.
honest. We have to be
Oh,
honest.
no.
You cannot hide. I mean, we've been hiding for so long,
Yeah,
right?
truly.
So
and
this
it's
is
our time to come out
Yeah,
and
like,
be ourselves.
Just let's be ourselves, because I'm sure a lot of people have the same questions.
Yes.
And us being out there probably is, resolving one of their answers, right? You never know.
So let's be honest.
Let's be honest. Okay, let's do this. Glammers, Bezan, Betty.
What are your pronouns?
I go by he, him because at the end of the day, I am a man.
Yeah.
I just like men.
You're just men attracted to men.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
a man who is attracted to men, but like men are trash.
Really?
Yeah, like
How are
they're
you?
toxic, they'll break your heart, but like I just love the... Next question.
I like it's going like
Yeah.
to different area. Like for me, it's
Yes.
also she and her. I get attracted to girls, never been attracted to guys. I have my best friends guys, but never been attracted to any guy.
Yes. We're basically the same because
Yeah, we're the
I'm
same.
attracted to guys. And can I be honest, I've never been with a girl. There's this thing called gold standard game where like if you've
Yeah.
never been with a girl, you've never even kissed a girl.
Yeah.
I'm above that. I'm platinum standard game.
When did you realize you're gay?
I realized it when I was 0 years old. Basically when I was born. When The Little Mermaid came out, I saw Ariel and I was like, that's me. I had a crush on Prince Ariel. I was like
Really?
4 or 5 years old. And then I would pretend I was Ariel. So I would get a towel. I pretend it was my red hair. And then I would get the pillowcase and that was my tail.
So you were like,
Ever
you
since.
already know. So for me was like when I was in high school, that's the time I realized that I am a lesbian.
Lesbian.
Although I knew that I was lesbian since I was 8 years old, but I wasn't sure because when I was in high school, like a lot of my friends, they're like, okay, they have boyfriends, and I'm like, okay, I'm probably gonna have boyfriend because I want to
You wanna be
belong.
like the
yeah, it's
people
like,
are.
yeah, I'm common person. I'm common. I'm
But
like-
now you're not
I'm
common.
like, I'm not common, I'm like extraordinary.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's the thing, like when the time I kissed a guy, I didn't like it. Like,
You didn't feel
all
anything.
the thing I was thinking was a girl. That is the moment that I realized that I know I like girls, but I didn't know that I supposed to put a label on it. Like I'm a lesbian,
When I was growing up, representation in media when it comes to the gay community was like very limited. Because like when you say that there's a gay person in entertainment,
Yes.
it would usually be the type of support character. Like
Yeah.
you just be the clown of the show.
Yes,
Like
yes,
they'll quote-unquote life of the party. And I resonated with that for quite a while, but I realized as well that I don't have to be hyper feminine in order to get my way, in order to entertain a crowd, right? As much as I'm an entertainer right now, I'm not the type of hyper feminine person, and I didn't really see that in social media and in media basically until now.
Now there is someone here.
A horrible thing that happened to you when you came out.
In all honesty, I had a really great coming out because my family was very supportive. Like, I'm one of the blessed people. And they knew ever since I was a kid that I was not straight. Like, I was Ariel, I was Mulan, I was Moana.
You were like so obvious.
Yes, it was so obvious. I wasn't even trying to hide it. I thought I would come out in such a grand manner because like every person would be like that. Coming out is such a hard thing, especially when you have the fear of the unknown. But when I came out, when I still had that fear, they were like,
we knew,
alam namin nung
good.
bata ka pa.
That is so nice. Like, because for me it's so different since I'm like half Filipino, half Persian, and during the time that I was experiencing to know myself fully, it was during high school and I was in Iran. And you guys know, like, there's nothing that I can see or hear about it that there is a gay or LGBT community. So I felt there's something wrong with me. And the moment that I realized it, that I'm gay, the horrible thing that happened to me, it was like I lost a lot of friends because they thought that I have sickness or something. And you know, in high school, the feeling is like your best friends are your family, like you're more closer to
because
them
you're
than
able
your
to tell them your
family.
secrets more than your
exactly.
parents.
So it was really horrible till when I was in college, when I came to Philippines, and I told it to my brother, and he was super supportive. You talked to him a while ago.
Yes, he showed me his body.
Yeah, he's like super supportive, and he didn't care. It's like, okay, whatever, like, so what? Okay, now you're my competition, you know?
It also goes to show that representation is so important.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you wouldn't initially, before I didn't think that it was important to me personally, but now that I'm looking at these icons and people who are similar to me, I think to myself that I'm not alone. I think to myself that it's okay to be me.
It's okay, although when you see is like maybe only 10% of around us, we are actually the minority, but then what we feel is the support. Even there are mostly straight, but they're so supportive.
These kinds of videos are also important for straight people in order for them to appreciate our struggles.
Because
like we wouldn't know the struggle of like other people until we really hear it in person.
True.
So I've been struggling right now with my belly fat.
Since we asked about the horrible thing, what's the greatest thing that happened to you when you came out?
For me was my relationship with my brother. That is the time that I felt the support that they give me. At the same time, I really felt so free. You know, I don't have to hide because all of the feeling that I was like, I felt that I'm hiding everything. So that time, it was like a freedom for me. At the same time, having the love of my brother, and then, you know, everything grew from there.
It's very important, right? Love of family members. Because like even if you don't have a good relationship with them before, like it's important.
Suddenly it's like, oh my god, you are actually my angel. Because me and my brothers, we're like almost the same age, like 2 or 3 years, like we're apart. We fight a lot when we were kids, but then when I talk to him about something which is super important for me, they act like so normal, and they like even hug me, and I felt home. You know, like even the whole world is against me, as long as I have them, I don't give a shit, you know, something like that.
Because like family bonds are still important. I feel the same way with my family. Because I have 3 older sisters, and my age gap between them is like 15 years, 30 years. So like basically I have 4 mothers in my house. Right, 5 they include my yaya. They're super protective of me. They treat me as like their kid even. So I have that type of familial bond. Anyways, also with the greatest thing that happened to me after I came out was that I came from a very Jesuit Catholic school where I was basically told that who I am was not normal. I have to be a gentleman. I had the haircut rule. We had everything.
Oh my god.
So I was
imagine your hair.
Yeah, imagine
I can't imagine your hair
short,
not like this.
Right? So it's like easy to pull. Coming from that background, after I came out, I felt so liberated. Where at the point in time, I thought I was trans. I wanted to be a woman, right? Because my best friend is a trans woman, and I shared some problems with her, which was gender dysmorphia, which basically means that you are uncomfortable with the body that you were born in, and you want to be in a different body. But I realized after that, I was more comfortable with who I am as a person. I'm fine being feminine. I'm fine being masculine. That's why that's also my branding on TikTok.
Baby girl, nagharap ka ng lalaki, diba?
Being that Borta party. Borta means buff.
Oh, okay.
Borta means masculine.
It's like you accept your feminine side and you also accept your masculine side.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's also because I came out that I have a career now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like the moment you come out, everything is possible. If I can deal with this, I can deal with the whole thing,
Yes.
everything. That is why a lot of my fans are telling me, how did you like become a doctor and you do this, you do like some acting, you do this on TikTok, how do you do that? It's just because I'm very comfortable with myself. I love myself the way I am. I accept whatever it is. If I do mistake, it's cool. At least I did something that I know is mistake, unlike like not doing anything about it.
And we're not saying that you should come out right now,
Yeah.
right? There's no deadline to it.
Yes,
Because we understand that there are a lot of environments, just like your environment
Yes,
before
yes.
that's not necessarily are accepting of us.
Exactly.
Right?
And you have to be safe. If you feel that you are not safe, do not announce it.
Your life is your number one
Yes,
priority.
yes. Okay, go.
Okay, let's make it a little bit more sexual.
I'm so not used to this.
I'm not used to this.
Was your first kiss sexual or emotional?
Okay,
Go for it.
My first kiss was very, very emotional.
Really?
Very emotional.
I love that about you.
Yeah, I felt like, oh my god, I want to marry this person. I don't know if it's a lesbian thing or something. The first kiss, like, I'm gonna marry this person.
My first kiss was nothing to brag about. Actually, my first kiss came after everything else.
I was trying to figure out what is everything else.
Because it was at the point in time where I just graduated high school, and it was at a serious point in time. It wasn't serious at all. It was just like after I graduated, I wanted to experience what it feels like to
so
be
you-
really gay. Just downloaded some apps, and then I
Yeah.
just like come over.
Let's
and
do
he
this.
came.
Yeah.
He came
He came.
over.
Have you ever been attracted to straight people?
I never been attracted to straight person.
Really?
Never
So if
happened.
they tell you that they're straight, it's automatically
Every person that I got attracted to, for some reason, whether they were bi or lesbian, I never get attracted to straight people. I don't know, the vibe or something. Parang I know they are straight.
You must have an excellent gaydar.
I'm actually clueless gay.
Really?
Yeah, Farah always tell me I'm so clueless when it comes to gay. I'm like, is he gay? And Farah's like, fuck, like everybody knows he's gay. I'm like, I didn't know.
My first love was a straight boy.
No.
It was in high school.
Yeah,
Because like we were block sections, so
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we would be together from second year to fourth year
Yeah,
college.
yeah.
And then my seatmate, he was like the 6-foot basketball player. Yeah,
Fall
every game would
for-
fall for
for
him.
him.
I also fell for him. There would be times I'm just like I'd pretend to drop my notebook or pen. I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh no, it fell. And then he'd pick it up, and then we would.
But what happened?
I admitted to him that I had a crush on him
Yeah.
during our class retreat. There was this moment where like all of us classmates were just in a dark room, and then there was a red candle and a white candle. For the white candle, you had to say thank you to someone, and then for the red candle, you had to say sorry. Everyone else did their turns. I'm sorry for being a bad friend, blah 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 blah. And then came me. So I got the white candle. I gave it to him, and I said thank you for being my first love. And then the boys were like, oh yeah!
How did he react?
He was like,
okay.
oh. Like how straight boys would. But like we're still friends right now.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we're still very good.
Wow.
What was the most scary part about coming out?
The most scary part for me was more of like if I come out, my parents might not love me, or they
Yes.
might, what they call that, like this daughter me.
This
own.
This
daughter me.
This daughter.
I was the only daughter. I mean, I'm the only daughter.
How many
and
brothers do you have?
I have 2 brothers. Yeah, they're so handsome.
Yes, they
So
are.
good. Oh my god, your head was so hard.
Oh yeah, my head is such a serious topic, and then we're just laughing. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was scary. It's like my dad might not love me, or my mom wouldn't love me, and then I wouldn't have any place. They might throw me out. So that was the things that in my head. That time, I did everything. That I was always like cum laude. I was always the top of the class.
That's so weird, right? Gay people would like be so good in academics
Yeah,
just to
exactly.
compensate when
Yeah.
they come out.
So if ever,
like I'm
like-
gay, but like
It's like exactly that's the thing. Like I wanted to prove my dad that I'm like the best. If ever I'm gay, look at my
hello
grades.
honors,
Honors,
yeah, hello
students.
bright future,
Bright
yeah.
future, success. After that I came out, all the things that I thought it might be bad thing, it didn't happen at all. Actually, I get even closer to them.
Yes,
Crazy.
I feel the same way because the major fear about coming out is basically the fear of the unknown.
Yeah.
Especially since at the point in time we came out young,
Yeah.
we're still dependent on their family.
Yes,
right?
yes,
That's
the
why a lot
scary
of people
part.
only come out when they're independent.
Yeah, when
That's
they
why.
have their own place, they're
Yes,
settled,
yes.
you know. Sometimes they don't even come out.
What type of relationship do you prefer?
I know you told me you are allergic to relationships.
I'm allergic to relationships, but if it
Before.
comes, it comes. If I come, he also
comes.
comes. Especially right now, I'm in the showbiz industry, right? I recently found out that I want a non-showbiz partner. Because since I'm such a public figure right now that everyone knows my move,
Yeah.
everyone knows where I am. What I really appreciate for my partner is that they're the ones who are not show business. Because like, if I date a showbiz partner, there's likely the case that they will use me for clout,
Oh, yeah.
that they will use me for views. There are a lot of people like that who just use.
But you still never know. Like maybe there will be someone in showbiz and they
Probably, who knows?
gonna love you.
So nila Bruce ka, hi. I believe in complimenting people attract because kuwari, if I'm in a if I'm in showbiz and he's in non-showbiz, as long as we're both in the same direction of being successful, of earning money, of you know,
Like
investing
same
for the future,
mindset.
same mindset, then I'm completely fine with that. And I would very much prefer someone who doesn't even have social media.
For me, I have no choice because I already in a relationship and
Happily without a choice.
yeah, even from beginning, like when the time I wanted to be in a relationship, my idol was my dad because my dad is like so all over my mom and love my mom so much.
Like even until now.
Even till now, actually in our family, they call my mom and dad Romeo and Juliet. Even I talked to my dad. I was telling you know, one day I want to have someone just like you. And then my dad said, you can't find someone like me. I'm like, thank you so much. I'm like, why? I said, because for you to be able to have someone like me, you need to be just like your mom. There is someone like me because there is someone like your mom. Like I am for your mom. That is why it's like that. He was trying to say that I need to think of what characteristic from my dad I like so that I will go for that type of characteristic. And what I like was like he is super romantic, he's so honest, he's such a caring person, and he always prioritizes my mom. And that is why I'm together with Dr. Far because like she's so much just like my dad.
Far looks like
Far doesn't look like my dad. Far's personality is so like my dad. She's so caring, loving, protective, and she's so romantic. And like for example, when I say I want this, and she's like, you know what, you can do it, you can have it. Like, and she's super supportive, even for my craziest dream I ever had.
Yeah,
That is
like
why
you just wanted to build an entire statue of chocolate.
yeah, you can do it. Let's do it together. I will do it for you.
Aww.
Yeah, she's like that.
Sana all.
Sana all.
Sana all.
Yeah, I'm really blessed to have her. That is why personally I also grow so much because before I didn't trust anyone and I always have these closed walls. I have this big thick wall around me. I didn't want people get into my heart. So when she came to my life, I'm like, okay, I can do it. I can love people.
And in turn, she also taught you to love yourself more.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, I also taught her a lot of things. Later she
Oh, yes, she did.
How do you deal with people who are rude because of your sexuality?
Murder. Surprisingly, people are intimidated by me. Like, I want to look like a nice person, but like a lot of people don't approach me essentially because they think I'm scary.
Really? You're not so friendly.
But maybe because my go-to face is like,
Oh, like you're like, I hate you.
yeah.
Don't come near me.
Yeah,
Unless
right.
you're cool.
I had this uncle before, and then when I first came out, he was drunk and he asked me, when are you gonna be normal again? Yeah. And then I told him, I'm normal the way I am. And then when I told my family that, they excommunicated him from the
Nice.
clan.
That's what I like about team, like family. Like you're being protected. That's the support that anyone can have, not just LGBT community, but everyone in their life. We
And
need
all-
those people in our life.
And in all honesty, if you're not doing anything wrong, you're just living your life. And then,
exactly, you're not harming anybody.
yeah. So anong pakialam nila?
Yeah.
Why do they care? Anong pakialam?
Yeah, I think people who are being mean is more because probably they have insecurities for them. So maybe they want to solve something in their mind. Maybe they have someone they love. There's something because you cannot hate someone for no reason who didn't do anything to you, right?
It's also
there must
likely
be
be-
something.
It's also likely because they grew up in a different environment.
Yeah.
They grew up in a
They
place where
don't know
they
that.
don't know about it, right?
Yeah,
So
they're not aware that
so-
this type of people
Yeah.
exist.
and
like
then
aliens.
their go-to approach to things that they don't know is to attack it?
For me was when I was together with Far, we were in this.
I remember you told me this. Yeah, you were in a restaurant.
This restaurant.
Yeah.
We were like having our date, and then suddenly this guy, who is an old guy, maybe in their 50, he came to us, and then he's like, "Who's girl? Who's the guy?" And we were like, "Who are you?" We were just, we were in our early 20s, and
You were still new to the
yeah,
Philippines.
we were so new, and we got scared because it was just me and her. We didn't have anyone to, protect us, take care of us. Especially like for me, my whole family protect me all the time when I was in Iran. I was scared. I'm like, what he wants? Farah was like, who are you? What you want? And the good thing is that the waiter and the waitress and even the manager, they came and asked him to leave. They were so nice. And then he's like, you guys gonna burn in hell. And that was like, what did we do?
Yeah,
Like,
you were just literally
we were just
eating and
literally
breathing.
eating. And then that
Yeah.
time we went even for our dating. It was not an easy time for us to go to a luxury dating because we save our money. We're away from our parents and all that. That is why it's very important that if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything, because why is the need of saying it?
And conversely, if you're part of the LGBT community and someone's being rude to you, this is what they say.
Yeah.
If they don't pay your bills, don't pay them no mind.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Who are they?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Who are they?
Why are they here?
Why are
Get
they?
them out.
Out of here.
Yes.
Cheers to our coffee.
Cheers
This
to
is
our
something-
coffee. I love
Yeah.
coffee. I love coffee so much.
What do you struggle with every day as a gay person that a straight person wouldn't know about?
Here's the thing. To that question, I feel like I have this obligation to be the ambassador of all of the gays. Because syempre, majority of the people here are straight.
Yeah.
So whenever they would ask me about anything, they immediately ask if I know this gay person that they know.
Wow,
My cousin's
that's a
gay. Do you
lot.
know him?
How?
No! How would I
How
know
would you
that?
know?
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So there's this low-key obligation to have a say in every single aspect. So why are the gays like this? Parang, what do you think about that? And I'm just
Parang
like,
if you answer, it's like if there's a wrong answer, it's like you are representing the whole gay people.
Yeah, so it's
Like, why
basically-
did he answer that?
yeah, so I have to be a 24/7 ambassador, and that's something that they necessarily don't relate with, because like if you ask someone if they're why they're straight, they'd be like, why not? It's such a simple thing to be straight, but it's so hard to be LGBT and have to advocate for it, because there are a lot of people who don't come out and who don't want to be openly gay because
Yeah.
they don't want to be they don't want to
Yes,
represent
yeah.
everything. They just want to live their normal lives, right?
For me, I think what is one of the struggle, I cannot tell for myself a struggle, because me and Dr. Far, since we have the same businesses, same career, so it was easier for us to get, like, for example, insurances and stuff. I think this relate more on people who are in relationship. Like, for example, they want to adopt kids, they want to be in relationship,
It's
they
so
want to have
hard.
insurance.
Yes.
So there is nothing that can support, as simple as that. They're not asking to get married, or at least domestic partnership. Maybe it will do something that when they are building something together, if one of them pass away or one of them, gets separate, or when they need to adopt a kid or something, the kid will be for both of the parents. It's not only
Just
for
for
one
one
person,
parent.
something like that. I think these are so simple things that maybe a lot of people, they will,
You can
have
relate with,
struggle.
because like, straight people can get married, can get divorced
Yeah, they
whenever
get divorced.
they want.
Yeah, when they are married, if like I don't know, the husband or the wife pass away or whatever,
They can get all
they
the
can get all the
assets, yes.
assets, everything that the relationship they built up together. What will
Goes for
happen?
nothing.
It's gonna go like for what? For the siblings, for the mom and dad. How about if the mom and dad or the
don't have
siblings?
good terms with them.
Yeah, like it's gonna be a disaster. So I think that are very important thing that I wish we can fix it here in Philippines, so that people can be in relationship in LGBT community. They can adopt kids. They can build dreams together.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
If there is one thing you could say to your in-closet self, what would it be?
Get better outfits.
My God.
In all honesty, like I would wear like a vest and
Yeah.
then a t-shirt and then oversized
But that's
pants.
cool.
But like I was so ugly. But my advice to you is, past Aaron, your family loves you no matter what. You're the bunso, you're the youngest, you're the spoiled brat of the family. So the thing that you're overthinking right now, if what if they don't accept you, will never happen, because at the end of the day, they love you, they accept you, and they advocate for you. that's something I want for every
Yeah.
single LGBT person.
Yeah.
We just don't want acceptance anymore. We don't want tolerance. We want to be
Yeah, I mean,
celebrated.
like, acceptance is already given. I mean, like, duh, this is normal, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah. I would tell the Shideh behind the bars. of
Behind the
closet.
bars.
The closet, in the closet is, you're gonna be okay, you're gonna be loved. There is a matter of time, but you're very strong and you can do everything that you can do. Just believe in yourself and just put out love. Don't give up and you're gonna be amazing. This is it, Glammers. I hope you enjoyed this. You know, sometimes there are things that we're saying. We made it a little bit comedy, but just for laughter to make it a little bit like lighter. But I hope everything that we say, it can go to your heart because it comes from my heart. I'm also very thankful that Aaron is here and talking about this in our Pride Month. Love you, Glammers. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Also to Aaron.
Yes, you can follow me at ManiaGoGoGo on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube as well. My YouTube channel is Aaron Maniego. So if you want more content, if you want to see Dr. Glam as well, you can watch me there. So subscribe.
Don't forget. Love you, gays and glammers. Bye! Paalam!
Paalam! Maraming salamat!
Yeah.